girl for the first time, here to talk to the hand reviews. Yes. Little side to side action. Yeah. Ooh, you can freestyle. Vogue. I don't remember how Vogue went. Do you? 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, Vogue. Oh, no, that's it. That's all. And then you had to do this. Rita Hayworth gave good face. You guys remember that stuff? Anyways, I'm so excited to talk to you today about what I want to talk to you about today. And what I want to talk to you about today are 3 fragrances in my collection that I feel are unique in 2 specific ways. Both, I feel that the bottle is unique for certain reasons. And then I also feel that the juice is especially unique. And because I love that when those 2 arts meet together and I can look at my collection on my shelf or on a counter and be like, oh, you know, la 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 la, because a little, you know, like in a cartoon, tweet, 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 the little hearts circle around my head as I adore, you know, the beautiful bottle that also has something fantastic inside. So I don't want this video to take too long, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started with number 3. We're gonna go backwards. Okay, number 3. Here we go. Okay, I've talked about this one a bit because I just can't believe that it exists. It is so adorable. It is from a company called Pepe Jeans. And first I will tell you what, no, I'll just show you the bottle. It's so cute. I mean, since they've had, this is their first one, which is kind of what I like. I feel like it's fun to get the first, you know, of whatever a company decided to create, because I feel like that's where they put a lot of effort into. You know, so I feel like that's really where my interest is. So this was the first one. They have a ton of flankers, but this one, Pepe Jeans Celebrate, is really cute. I love the little cut glass style here. Comes off like that. Little spray. It looks like a little something people in the 1950s or 40s might have had on a counter. I could totally see my mom have. I think my mom did have something like this. You know, it's just a really, really cute little thing. It's beautiful and it's novel. And the fragrance is unique too. Okay, it's like a pretty fresh fragrance. It's pretty, it's fresh. But it's got a little bit of an odd notes in it, in that it's got, I don't remember where it is, but it's got caviar and popcorn in the notes. And yet it still smells fresh. I forget what else is in it, but those 2 things really stand out. That's one of the things, those are some of the factors that made me buy this. I blind bought it, you know, just for the bottle. I was like, I don't care what it smells like. I want that thing on my tape, on my, you know, my shelf. It's so cute. And it is on my shelf. It's a little star, you know. So I love this. And the funny thing about it is, though it's fresh, someone on Fragrantica described it as saying, oh, it kind of smells like something left on the booth after like, you know, at a nightclub after a party or something. And I have to say that I don't disagree with that, because of the mixture of the sweet and the salty, I think, of it, you know. But I really like this, and I feel like it's not terribly expensive, and it's worth a try just to like get your nose on it and see what you think. So and it's so pretty, you know. So Pepe Jeans Celebrate Original. That's number 3. Okay, number 2. I saw this online first of all from the gorgeous Thrifty Hen. And she had told me that one of her subscribers had sent it to her. And I was so mesmerized when I saw this. I was like, I had other fragrances in line in my carts, various carts, you know, hoping, oh, when the time comes that I can afford, you know, to budget for this stuff, I'm going to get that. When I saw that thing, I was like, okay, it shot to the top of the list. I was like, okay, well, I'm willing to pay more for that thing. And then when she told me how much she paid, when she said how much it cost, I was floored. So I went, I researched it, I found a lot of information about it online. I shall tell you after I show you why it's so interesting. It is called Monet Master X, and this is the bottle. It is absolutely stunning. I'll spray the juice first because it's so pretty. Okay. One of the reasons why it's so special, there's a lot more online about it, but to try to put it in a nutshell, is Natalie Lorson, a really very well respected and well known nose perfumer, was the nose for this, and it was in tribute to Monet's gardens at Giverny, and also to the fact that his wife's fragrance collection, or one of his fragrances, had sat in a cut glass bottle. I just love the mixture of all those beautiful things, you know, add up to this. And the reason that this fragrance, the juice, is unique is because I don't remember smelling anything like it ever. Yet it's gorgeous and pleasant, and I think it's a safe blind buy for most people. It could even be a signature scent, and I was hoping not to like it because I really didn't care. I just wanted this bottle and this presentation and the story, the backstory. But this is so beautiful. It's like a traditional floral with a bit of peach to it. I'd say it actually could be for any age too. And there's one more thing about it. It comes with this cool, this stand. And it just comes off and on like that. So kind of like this little guy here. I mean, it's the star. It's one of the stars there on my counter, you know, because it's just so gorgeous. And it's prim and proper, sort of. It's like a prim and proper, very feminine floral. I think it's actually a really nice bridal fragrance, come to think of it. That just came to me right now. Anyways, and it's so affordable, or it was. You have to look it up now, but I mean, my gosh, I love it so much, and I'm so glad I got it. Monet Master X by perfumer Natalie Lorson. Okay, and to number one. You know it's got to be good if it's number one. I promise you it is. Okay, I've had this fragrance now for a couple of years, and given all the fragrance experience I had long ago in the 80s and 90s when I worked in the industry, I smelled so much fragrance back then, and then I kind of gave it a break for a bit. I mean, I wasn't involved in it. I still always loved it. Of course, I always wore fragrance, but I wasn't involved in it like then. So I kind of remember a lot of the things that happened to me back then, and you know, the fragrances that existed, and I like to talk about those a lot, right? But in all of my fragrance experience, and I've been more into fragrances now. Last 4 years, I've had almost 4 years now. Thank you very much. I want to thank you guys for being here. Almost 4 years I've been doing this channel. I've also been, you know, hooked up with other types of fragrances, newer fragrances and things that I've learned about from a lot of you guys. And just when you start paying attention, there's so much great stuff out there. So anyways, getting to number one. Okay, should I tell you how this fragrance makes me feel first, or should I show you the bottle? Oh man. I feel I'll show you the bottle last, okay? Because the bottle's worth the wait. I mean, it's weird, but it is. Okay, this fragrance, when I've never smelled anything like this ever in my life. Yet it's beautiful. Okay, I feel that this fragrance reminds me of I've said it before, it's so prim and proper and lovely, yet it's ghostly. There's something ghostly about it to me. No one else said that about it that I know of. But I've said this fragrance reminds me of what the ghost lady of the fine manor house would wear, like a high collar. And if you've ever seen a lot of these houses, like in Canada, or pictures of them, they're called I think they're called maritime houses, and there's like a little door at the top, or a little it's like a window, and I think it's called the Widow's Walk. And supposedly, in a lot of these shipping areas in Canada, that's where the shipping magnates families would live, in these gorgeous grand mansions. But the husbands would be out at sea, you know, the sea captain, whatever, what a grand mansion he has, but he's out at sea all the time, and his wife waits for him looking out through the window, the little widow's walk, and a lot of times the men never came home. But she remained true to him, waiting every day with her high-necked collar, her perfection, her finery, her hair perfect and beautiful for that time that he would come home. You know, this is the way this fragrance makes me feel. I just feel it is like the ghost lady of the fine manor house. Just elegant and feminine and touchable, yet not like a ghost. Come here, I offer you warmth. You know, it's got a really sweet vibe, very feminine, warm vibe to it. But it is, when you get there, the ghost vanishes. And you still have the nice memory of it, but it's not there. Okay, so that's how I feel. It's this is the bottle. Oh, and the fragrance, by the way, is called Marina de Bourbon. This is the bottle. Nobody can top this bottle. This is the most badass bottle I've ever seen. Now this top, this is all frosted glass, but this part is plastic, but it's very sharp, so you got to be careful. And you take it off. Oh, it's so unique, and it is affordable too. I mean, I think I got it for like less than $50 Canadian. Oh my gosh. There's a little bit of a menthol quality to it. It doesn't smell fresh, but it smells beautiful. I don't know, I guess maybe, I don't know if I'd say powdery, but definitely homesick. Memory inducing for me. Not necessarily inducing, it induces this like, I'm like, what would this person, what kind of life did this, you know, I just, And I'd love to try more Marina de Bourbon fragrances because I'm sold now. This is Princess Marina de Bourbon is an actual princess, and she has a hand. I believe she was the nose for this, and she has a hand in all of her fragrances. I believe she's at least a supervisor, if she's not necessarily the nose. And I love to have them all. I mean, I'm so impressed with this one. But like I said, you know, I have to spread my budget around it. I'm just trying to get maybe some other brands that I can also, but I'm like, this is first on the list to try another one of these. But this again is the first one. So yeah, Marina de Bourbon from Princess Marina de Bourbon. Hey, my lovely ladies and handsome gents. Thank you so much for joining me again, Bold Reviews Lady, for another episode of Talk to the Hen Reviews. And I hope to see you again next time. And please, 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 please share below if you have any fragrances like this in your collection that you think are super unique, both presentation, the bottle, not the box, but the bottle and also the juice. Please, please down below, because I am absolutely intrigued to hear that. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.